Hello. So today we'll be talking about executive presence in the corporate world. So to begin with, what exactly is executive presence? So executive presence is nothing but a blend of temperament, competency, and interpersonal skills that signals to others how much in control, and how much capable and worthy of trust are you. It is less about the technical skills that one person has, and more about the aura of the person that you project to the world. In the corporate world, it is often described as the X factor that helps you determine whether a leader can command a room or influence the senior stakeholders in a situation. So imagine a situation in which a project is about to hit a major bottleneck right before a deadline. An individual with a strong executive presence in such a scenario would not panic or would not deflect the blame. Rather, they would acknowledge the issue, take control of the matter, and clearly provide a clear path to resolve this issue, uh, and would more importantly maintain the composed gravitas that prevents rest of the team from spiraling into anxiety and chaos. So that is the importance of executive presence in the corporate space. Second example, such as consider the two managers. There are two managers presenting the same data. Manager A is reading from the slides, while manager B stands tall, speaks with conviction, and handles difficult questions with poise, even when they don't have an immediate answer to it. The second manager demonstrates the executive presence by prioritizing clarity and connection over mere data delivery. So that's the impact of the executive presence. What I'm trying to say is it is more on the professional image. It's more on the communication and confidence, the leadership perception to it, and clearly shows the career growth. So to talk about these topics in detail, firstly, the professional image. The executive presence acts as your visual or the behavioral shorthand. That is, in simpler words, it ensures that the appearance aligns with the professional goals. It isn't just about wearing the suit. It's not just about wearing the professional attire. It's about intentionality and showing up in a way that suggests that we are prepared, more disciplined, and respect the environment we are presently in, which is in the corporate space. Secondly, the communication and confidence. The executive presence transforms how you speak. How we speak, it basically encourages the conciseness in our words, avoids the filler words, and more focuses on the active listening as against the passive listening. The higher executive presence allows you to speak with the vocal authority, more authoritative manner to deliver that speech in which you can project your ideas and where your ideas get to hear are to be heard first. This confidence is more contagious in nature when you sound certain and others also feel certain about what you're trying to project, what you're trying to say. The conviction is then shared. Thirdly, it's about the leadership perception. Organizations look for leadership potential in the candidates long before they grant them the promotion. So, executive presence is the primary metric for this. So, if you have that gravitas, the poise, senior leadership naturally perceives you as someone who's able to represent the company to the clients or to the stakeholders or even the shareholders. So it basically bridges the gap between the doer and the leader. So that is the leadership perception of the executive presence. Fourthly is the career growth. So regarding the career growth, many professionals often believe that they lack the executive presence in them, despite having amazing technical skills. uh, their domain knowledge is is at is beyond comparison with anyone. Yet the executive presence is often that is how the executive presence is often seen deciding factor for higher level roles. It increases one's visibility within the organization. It leads to better mentorship opportunities and high impact assignments. So that's executive presence from my side. Thank you so much for patiently hearing this.